Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Deacon and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is his ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The little tiny corrections and moderate motivation that we give him when we're working with him, and the training equipment that we're using. Right is using a regular 6-foot web training leash and his training collar. He keeps the bulk of the leash folded in his right hand, which leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed. And the only correction is a little tug and release on the training collar. Rich is also using a clicker and treats to promote good behavior. Now Deacon is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, and the first exercise that they're going to demonstrate for us is heeling. The command is Deacon heel. And at this point, Deacon has a job to do, and that is to stay even with Rich's left leg when walking. And when Rich stops his feet, Deacon has been taught to sit automatically without being told to wait for his next command. So this should make walking the boys much easier for you. This is your sit, stay. Stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. When Rich returns back to him, he walks right back to his shoulders. He gives him a click for a good job and a little treat, and they take off heeling again. And if you notice where Rich's left hand is riding on the leash, he keeps it down right by where the metal is, and he makes sure that Deacon keeps his head up off the ground. He leaves him again in a sit-stay, and you can practice this indoors. You don't have to go outside when it's 20 and blowing. This is your recall or your come on command. He comes immediately and sits, and Rich gives him a treat for that. He readjusted his training equipment and they start walking again. So I think that you can see here that Deacon has come a long way with his self-control, his focus, his maturity.
Stay.
Rich will leave him in another sit-stay. He didn't wait to be called, but he did come in nicely. This is the recall again. And then they go back to heeling. And then the very last command that they're going to demonstrate for you is the down command. So he has him sit.
Down. Stay.
This is your down stay. Now, you don't want him to put his nose on the ground because that's always a prerequisite to him getting up. Now, if he gets fresh with you like this, you can't lose your temper. You have to go back to something easier like heeling and then do it again. And you're going to practice by following along with your video. But don't make yourself crazy and don't try to do it for too long, because they are challenging boys. You want to win the battle and not worry about the war. Rich will call him in. So this is Deacon's ability to understand and respond to his commands. We'll be back in a few minutes with Dublin.